One, two, one, two. Check it out now. What's good, y'all? This your man DJ Green Hornet. Coming to you live, of course. Having some technical difficulties with my mic, so if you see me going live and coming back in the show, it's the reason why. Because I was trying to get my mic right. I think I'm gonna have to invest in maybe a USB um, external device where I can hook up my microphones, where I can get them, crispy, louder. So if you listen to the last episode and it was kind of low, just turn your volume up, to figure out what's going on. Not sure why, the microphone, things like that, been kind of low. Before it was kind of, it was decent. Besides the last show, I used the new microphone, but decided for this new episode, I used the microphone I was using before, is the smaller one, so the desktop microphone. Yeah, so wanted to jump on real quick, not too long, let you guys know that my new mixtape drop of the day, Friday, I uploaded it, the skit tape volume 2. So if you're interested in my music, make sure you go to my Bandcamp page and check it out. Bandcamp DJ Green Hornet. Also, I'll put a track on my artist page for people that's new to that platform. The artists, I got like one track on there, and so check it out. I think I put Nautica Era Part 2 on there. So check out that track and make sure you like, comment, share, my this video and all my videos, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I wanted to tell y'all about the skit tape I'll do a listening maybe next Friday or this week. This week. So Friday or Saturday, I'll do the listening like I usually do for all my joints. And give you enough time to go to the Bandcamp page, and if you want to support it, definitely buy it or whatnot, and also just at least stream it and share to your other platforms, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, whatever. You know what I mean? That'd be very appreciative if you check that out. So that's the album cover. That's what you'll be looking for, and you want to check out all my stuff. Make sure you check all my stuff. And I wanted to get into, as you can see, my new background here. Purchase, I mentioned in a couple of videos ago, I was going to get a new background. So yeah, this is my shelves for my albums. I don't have all the great, thousands of records like some people have. I have a lot of CDs too, hip hop CDs. Most of these is my albums, my R&B, my reggae, things like that. I haven't put up some of my hip hop CDs or my albums in the shelves yet to fill them up. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is either putting my hip hop albums up top, putting my R&B, my old school stuff on the other side here. I got a 16 square cube, storage unit right here. It's actually two of them. It's not all of them full. I can pretty much fill like 20 squares. So that's what I'll be doing. I just got this the other day. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking maybe the old school ones, putting on the other side, more my hip hop ones, besides like my singles. Probably not gonna do all my singles, put there, mostly just albums or EPs and things like that I'm gonna put on the shelf. So yeah, I wanted to, step up my game here, my background game. So I'll be able to switch up now. So I'll be able to, do my regular shows. Maybe possibly use this background. These are just bags right here. I just put them up for a show for right now, you know what I mean? Or, hey, maybe I might want to keep those up sometime too. So, like I say, switch it up. Have my records and, I do my shows like I used to do. Have my background, my turntables background, things like that. So yeah, I hope you guys like my new setup. Just trying to step a little bit. Change it up. You know, at least my background is it's not playing anymore. Like before, it wasn't playing either. But a lot of people they can do shows. They have nothing in the background. Have thousands of views and supporters and stuff like that. So at least I'm trying to spruce it up a little bit and um, purchase my microphone and things like that. I got my get my lighting right. Right now, I got my lights off in my house and I'm just chilling by the window. Got one light on, so I'm trying to switch it up instead of it just being all bright. So I'm just trying to set the stage up a little bit different than I was doing before. So yeah, not like this. Try to do it a little bit earlier before I can have more sunlight. Like I said, I was having difficulties with the microphone, so I might have did about three, 4 times. Trying to get it right, and I just said, well, forget it. Let me put up this old microphone before. It seemed like when I use this microphone, especially when I do my listening and stuff like that, when I set up for that, for those type of shows and things like that, this microphone works good. Um, I don't know why. It seems like it's kind of low, but I do see, the bars right here is going. It's kind of like it's not all the way up. Maybe if I get a little bit closer, it's about like 6 little notches here. It goes up to about like 3 notches. So yeah, hopefully y'all can hear me good. If not, just turn the volume up. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm sorry about the other show, but once I was going through the show, it's like, man, I can't switch it up. So when I did the playback, it was really low. So I understand, if nobody really checked that show out, but she'll listen to all my shows, even if you got to turn the volume up. Trying to get it right. The other microphone, the gold microphone. Um, I'll see. I'll check it out again. I keep on trying and see what I'm doing wrong and things like that. Just trying to get things right for you guys. Hear me. Try to be crystal clear. You know what I mean? Because I don't like listening to a show and it's kind of low. But I understand. You know what I mean? You got to do you know what you're going to work with. So you can be able to build up your your YouTube stuff. So yeah, your podcast equipment or whatnot. So yeah, so if you want to, donate to the show, make sure you check out my Bandcamp first and listen and download my music there, purchase my music there. I got my Cash App in the description, in the comment section, and my PayPal. So yeah, go donate $1 or more. I would prefer you to go to the Bandcamp and download and purchase my stuff there. But if you just want to send me, $1 or more to the Cash App and to the PayPal, that's cool too. As you can see, I use the stuff for good use, getting things right, trying to step up, um, and show little by little, But I need people to support me, share, like, and comment on my um, shows and get the word out. I'm not going to promote too much like I used to on my Twitter account. If it is, this is going to be more of my stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to do my YouTube channel because by now people that's following me on Twitter they should know that I have a YouTube page. So if they don't know by now, um, I don't know. I'll move this over. So, but that's what I've been doing, and by now they should know if I have a Bandcamp page. So if they want to check out any of my music and keep up to date, they can check me out there. And I said it before on videos that I think I promoted and share like a lot of artists. So I wish some more people do. So the other day that was cool. I had somebody on Twitter retweeted my project, and I listened and I went to the Bandcamp page and I got listen. I got about like a dozen listens so far. So, that was yesterday. I didn't check for today and things like that. So I probably will upload, or tweet something else out, let people know and put it on my Tumblr page and things like that, far as to get my word out. And I need y'all guys support out there. Go to the Bandcamp page and my audience page too, which is doing well. That's actually doing well as my people listen to my stuff. My Bandcamp page, even though that's like a free site, you know, but I would like people to support the Bandcamp page, which is you would be able to download my music and you'll have your collection of DJ Green Hornet, you know what I'm saying, your own, archive and music, So I still would like to do upload or press up CDs. So that's in the near future. So maybe I'll do that sometime at the end of the year. So, and also, I think I mentioned, one of the last shows that I got DistroKid. As far as what I'm going to do on there, I'm going to upload some of my instrumental projects on there, not the projects that have like more like samples and things like that. So, listen to that. I'm going to check out what I'm going to do is listen to or see what tracks people been listening to, the Bandcamp and the artist page, and whoever, and which ones, as far as the ones that they had the samples and stuff like that, that's the ones I'm going to use as an instrumental to upload a DistroKid, just another platform, get my music out and things like that. So I'll be taking out some of the my movie clips and the ones that's not really got the samples in it. So just to have my name out there, another platform, and maybe they'll get heard, So still looking to get a keyboard or a synthesizer. Um, that'll be whenever, maybe in a couple months or so, maybe next month. So like I said, once again, we'll see, everything gotta have the timing gotta be right, you know. I'm looking forward to the new drop. They just announced or possibly announced a new Roland SP 606. I think it's MK2 or something like that, new sampler. So maybe next year I want to get something like that. Also in the future, I would like to get some new turntables, new techniques before they start making them again. And I would like, excuse me, like that. They're very expensive, but I would like to get some more turntables, even though the set I got now currently about 2 years old, but I still would like some the new turntables from Techniques. So yeah, so that's it as far as with the skit tape and things like that for now. Make sure I gather my thoughts and stuff before I end the live, try to give y'all all the information and things that I got, I always say, you know, um, hate when I get off the live and like, oh man, I forgot to mention, you know, this on the last live. So my last live, I mentioned Sweetback, badass song, rest in peace to the filmmaker Melvin Van Peebles. Um, but I wanted to share, or I forgot to tell you, one of my favorite songs, that sample from that movie is Boogie Down Production, 30 Cops or More. Shout out to Karis One. So, yeah, if you listen to that song from Boogie Down Production, 30 Cops or More, they use samples and snippets from um, Sweetback Badass song. So that's, that's kind of like what I do, as far as my music with the samples and the movie clips and things like that. So, yeah, so if you're not familiar with that track, check that out. If you're not familiar with that movie, check that out. You know what I mean? So yeah. So if you like what I'm kind of stuff I'm doing, that song is similar to what I try to do, or what I get into. So yeah, I think you guys can enjoy this latest project, skit tape, part two, So yeah, yeah, put it back down again. Yeah, so check that out. Yeah, only thing about my new background, I don't have the two. I used to have two things going on here, which I probably still can. Had to buy another stand, probably not something like this, which would be kind of cool. The stand I got now for the computer, because I had double screens here, is on my turntable setup. Probably will have to use one of my tables or something. I don't know. I don't know if I got something this high to put on there. So, but maybe what I can do is move this back and have computer on top of here, whatnot, and you still be able to see it to promote one of my albums. So like I usually do. So so this one episode promoting the new joint, Skit Tape Part 2. Make sure you check out Part 1. Yeah, tell me which one you like best, Part 1 or Part 2. It's all the same. Both of the projects is unreleased and remix projects that I kind of did in the past. Some stuff I had from MySpace and whatnot, but I updated the sounds, So yeah, this series, skit tape series, is going to be more alternative, experimental type things, and all my other projects are going to be my regular stuff, even though I can kind of mix it up a little bit, but definitely. The skit tape series is going to be more experimental. Next year, I'll probably do one more, going back in the archives and checking out and putting together like one and two. So part three will be, same thing, probably, experimental, updated of previous stuff I did in the past. I had like on my MySpace page and Reverb Nation page, So a lot of the stuff is instrumentals and things I was just talking just messing around, So of course I took up my vocals, I'm not a rapper or singer or nothing. But always in the past I did like trying to, make up stuff, just tripping out. So yeah, so that's why the skit tape one and two is more instrumental driven. Um, Skit tape two, I added a few new clips that I haven't before, and also like once again I tweaked it and updated the tracks, and I remixed them, had a little things here and there using the equipment that I used in the past. I did use um, two, one. I think I used like one, two, yeah, about two machines. I use my SPs, um, SP, the 202, the 404, the 606, and two other units that I like to use. I like to say all my equipment that I use. So I use those, and not too much, but once again, I just kind of tweak the uh, the tracks just like I did the first one. So basically, you're getting all new tracks because most likely you guys didn't hear the old one. So definitely dope movie clips and things like that. And I'll talk more about that when I do the listening for you guys, playing it live. So, and I do that sometime this week, Friday or Saturday. Do the listening, see how I feel. Yesterday I wanted to do this show, but it's getting too late. It's like, man, I don't know if I want to do this. Too late. I had everything set up, but I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I would have been real tired and probably getting a little frustrated when I was, if I had to mess with like the microphone and stuff like that. So yeah, what's going on? Neighbors knocking and stuff. So Yeah, I wanted to share ghetto story for you guys. What happened to me a couple of days ago, last week. Um, so yeah, this is pretty interesting story right here. So last week, I had to get gas. I had to get gas for my car, and I'm leaving from the gym. Gas is like on E. Got the little gas things, little lit up. You know what I mean? So I said, well, I want to drive and go to a different gas station this time. Just switch it up, look at the prices and stuff like that. So, going on the strip is maybe about 3, 4 different gas stations. So I wanted to hit this other one. Then it was another gas station across the street from it. Um, so Taco Bell next to the one I had went to, and inside of it, the gas station was like a laundromat. So yeah, so I pull up to the gas station. I get out. I look out and I see all kind of like I don't know, I want to say like bums or fiends, kind of hanging out there, just weed and in the air. You know what I mean? Just older, just people just looking rough. You know what I mean? Just real terrible. So when I was done filling up my gas, I said, well, I'm gonna go in the store because sometimes I like to go in the store and look around, look at the bootleg gear and, and stuff like that, see what's going on. As far as that, get me a drink. I think I got me a pop and some chips or something, maybe a Red Bull for work for the next day. Um, well, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I want to mention this, so I'm gonna start doing something new to add it to the show. So today's, because sometime while I'm playing my show, I'm playing, I'm listening, I have some incense burning. So today's incense is Eve Aroma. So yeah, so that's what I bought there. That's what I'll be doing for the show. Sometime, it's a new smell of the room, so you can smell what's going on up in here. You should get your tea, drink, and what else, whatever you do, while you watch my show, get your drink on or whatever else you do. So yeah, so I purchased that and my stuff at that store. So while I'm in the store, I'm getting my drink and all up with the thing, and I hear a guy say, "Man, why you tell tell so and so that I gave him that stuff? Man, he died. They found him in the car." I'm saying to myself, like, what? They just saying this out in the open? Then I guess the one guy that's saying that, maybe he's like the drug dealer, the guy, but he kind of looked like he was like fiended out too a little bit, or he's on something. Then the fiend, the more fiend I could do, he's like, man, I didn't say that. I didn't tell nobody nothing like that. And then other guy's like, yeah, yes, you did. You told him, man. You told him, don't be telling nobody I gave somebody some stuff like that. They found him, dead. And by that time, I'm purchasing my stuff, and I'm just kind of like listening, like, wow, man, they saying it's like out in the open, even though he didn't say any names or where it's happening. And I even checked like the news or something to see, you know, um, somebody posted a story like, yeah, body was found in the car somewhere, anything like that. They probably don't even promote stuff like that. I doubt the news promote any, everybody that like died. You know what I mean? Um, but they could, stuff like that. That would be something they would kind of post. Um, usually they're gonna say like something happened in a house, or it's gonna be something messed up. But maybe something like that might even be um, maybe a little more common. Something with like drugs and stuff. Sometimes people get that stuff and they will just wanna can't wait to get in the car and just shoot up right there. You know what I mean? So that might be a not so common, hearing somebody kind of like OD'd off of um, something like that. And found somebody in the car. But yeah, that's definitely like a ghetto story I wanted to share with y'all, man. Let me know comments and stuff like that. Have you heard anybody say anything kind of wild like that in public? This is probably like the first time hearing somebody say something crazy like that, talking about, some like some real snitch street stuff, I guess, like I said, once again, I guess that was the drug dealer guy, even though he looked kind of rough. He didn't look like a smooth, so it ain't like he's drug dealer. He looked like he kind of bummed out himself, you know what I mean? Like he on the bottom tier, drug dealer. He's probably like the drug dealer that used but got like, connects, and then like the fiends under him, come to him. You know what I mean? So, and he's the fiend himself. So um yeah. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. Leave something in the comment, Yeah, so yeah, definitely that's what the smell of the day is, that Eve aroma. Yeah, so yeah, I'm usually blazing or, burning the incense. It went out while I was setting up the gear and equipment, trying to get my stuff right. Yeah. It look like the microphone's doing real good now. Stuff like that. Still about like 3 bar level, which I think it was doing about that before. The gold microphone, the new microphone is doing like 1 and 2. So look like the sound is a bit better. So yeah, I hope you guys like my setup here, my background, couple albums, you know. I don't know why. It seems like my screen is like real crooked or something like that. So should be like this or something, right? So I don't know if it's on anything, but yeah. So this is what y'all be seeing from now on. Some time, probably taking this off, putting one right here, just switching up a little bit, trying to make it more fun, not making it plain, So if you go into a DJ page, just get you expect to have like records and stuff like that. I think it's cool, like some of the vinyl collectors out there, they have a lot, or a real lot. So, you know, I don't buy everything like that, but I am, you know, um, I would like to have like more stuff. So if you're an artist and you want to send me, a vinyl record or CD or something like that, get at me, email me and stuff like that. Then, I'll promote it on the show. If you're a DJ and producer and you like to collaborate or have, me be on a live stream, get in contact with me. As long as it's about music, I don't want to do the gossip and rumors, stuff like that. I'm not into that, and just naming a whole bunch of artists' names, So, but yeah, but if you have your own YouTube channel, you want to collab, you want to bring me on, talk about some music and production stuff, or maybe you want to do something that can, to, help me out and things like that. I'm, open to it. Hit me up in my um, email. I mean, I got a whole bunch of social pages, so you can always, hit me up on any of these platforms, social networks. Yeah, so yeah, I might have these up sometimes, so take them down, stuff like that. So I want to put more of my rap, hip hop CDs and my albums right here, and some of my old school ones here. And then I still got like some cubes and things like that where I could just put stuff in the cube, some of my gear, things like that. So kind of make more room. Before I had a lot of my albums in the milk crates and things like that. So a little bit settled down. So if it's time to go, I can. I don't know if I can take these apart, but I can take them down the stairs, or whatnot, with some help, just unscrew them. So yeah, I can do that. Yeah, my milk crates, I'll just put those in storage, stuff like that. And I don't see how people is doing the milk crate challenge. Those things are real fragile. You can see people hurt themselves and falling down and things like that. I wouldn't dare do no kind of milk crate challenge. They're pretty fragile, to be honest. Well, they're good for putting some things in, but not really heavy stuff, and they can crack and things like that. So I'll put those up. Gotta clean up around the house and move some things. I got my milk crates and stuff I'm talking about is right there. Some of my other albums I got in my cases. We got one right here. Well, this one is heavy. So I got that. I got 5 of those. Got 5 of those and put those on the side or over here somewhere, So, space here might be able to stack them up or something. So that's what it is. So yeah, make sure you like, share, comment, my video. Um, if you want to donate to my platform, make sure you hit me up at my Cash App and my PayPal, and go to my Bandcamp page and purchase my album, share my album, streaming. You know, if you don't want to purchase it, at least stream it, check some stuff out, then come back and comment like, hey, I like this song, I like this beat, I like this movie clip that you use, you know. Yeah, and that's another thing too, always, if it's a movie or scene that I haven't used yet, leave it in the comment. Then if I come across it, you know, um, maybe I add it to, another a project, so that's what I end up doing. I'm kind of doing my research now, checking out some kind of movies and get some clips right. So yeah, I'm still kind of debating if I want to drop something else by the end of the year or the beginning of next year. So let the new one, the skit tape, marinate. So maybe I'll do like we'll see. You know what I mean? So we'll see because my project's a little bit shorter and stuff. So that's a few months away before the end of the year. It's October, so we got November and December. So this might be trying to end it. And then could be the first week of January. My birthday's in January too, so maybe towards the end of January, put out the new stuff. Do like maybe like a pre-order type thing where I'll set it up, on the Bandcamp page, and maybe just drop it. You know what I mean? Sometime in January. So yeah, do the pre-order thing. You can go to the Bandcamp page and do like a bundle and get all my albums and stuff like that. I think it's about like $31 or $32. To get all 9 of my projects. Now I got 9 projects. You got the reintroduction, you got the Murders Hornets, you got the Social Distance, you got the Huntsville project, you have the Grind House mixtape, Blaxploitation mixtape. You got the Mob Tales. That's the one before this, Mob Tales. You know what I mean? Listen to that mixtape. That's number 8. And you got this one. This is number 9 right here. You know what I mean? So definitely check that out. Yeah, check out my Audience page. Audience. That's getting a lot of. That's getting some streams and some um, retweets and added to favorites and stuff like that. So I'm really surprised people's checking that out. So and I kind of like that platform, and at least I'm getting some kind of exposure for some some different people, different artists, checking it out, showing that page some love. You know what I mean? There's a few things on that page though. I probably would have not added. And I can delete some stuff, but I'm gonna keep it like that. So next time I'll probably take out some of my skits, and things, and maybe more the skits with the songs into it, and the inserts and stuff. But I wanted to have people be able to stream, because now I got like a lot of tracks on there and stuff like that. I was like, well, I really don't need that on there, Some things like, well, I don't need that, Just some select tracks. I am thinking about putting one of my comedy tracks on there. If you go to my Mixcloud, I got up there the hip hop comedy mixtape, and that's on my Mixcloud page. I didn't put that on the Bandcamp page because I got the comedy stuff on there. Um, so yeah, check that out. So maybe I'll do that sometime this week. Just have something different on there too. Um, so tinkering with that. Um, yeah, so I was thinking about maybe putting one of the comedies up and putting like a unreleased or not, well, not unreleased, but one of the projects I was doing back in the day as far as the comedy stuff. When I was doing of course, my skit tape type stuff. Um, Thinking about going over, checking out my projects again, and seeing what kind of unreleased stuff that I did. So yeah, so check that out. I'll probably put like an unreleased, put the mixtape, comedy mixtape skit on there. Then I might add like some small bonus joint on there too. So, it'll be like a short little mini mixtape type thing where you can click on it, you know, always trying to get my my production and show off my little bit of skills and stuff that I got. And looking forward now since this is done, start working on my new stuff. It's doing real good, just like the Mob Tail joint, getting back to that type of flavor again. Some more things, using more of my newer equipment and things that, I'll put together. Especially if I get my keyboard and my synthesizer, I want to do more original music, things like that. So yeah, definitely check out the Distro Kid. I would put out the link for the Distro Kid, but I guess I gotta start uploading more songs before I can, I don't know, put my link up there. So that's what's going on as far as that. So once I start put some tracks on there, I'll be making a show, telling you guys when that's ready. And I'll probably go, put, like I said, put like 10 like instrumentals, the best ones people been listening to on my projects, and the ones that don't have samples. So the ones that um, sample free, and I'll probably take the music clips out. You know, because I know people go to DistroKid too. It's a few different platforms people go to listen to their music. So got like SoundCloud and for example too. So I think DistroKid I'll be able to. I think they share stuff to like Spotify and things like that. Um, so I wouldn't mind for them to put my stuff on the bigger platform. Just won't be kind of stripped down versions of my stuff. So you want the full, uh, you know, projects. You gotta go to the Bandcamp, and also, if you download my stuff, most of my stuff, my projects got the bonus track, which is the full mixtape version of my album. So when you listen to my stuff, I want you guys to listen to the full project, because I'm always adding little stuff in between and mixing together. That's why it's called the mixtape version, because I actually blend and put the project together. So, and that's how I listen to it when I listen to my stuff. I kind of, I listen to the blended version. It's cool that if you want to support like one song, things like that. just streaming through one by one. That's cool. But the mixtape version is the one that you want because that's the one that's blended together. Um, I was gonna say, yeah, yeah. So if I ever press up mixtapes, that's what I do, or CDs, I should say. I probably do like I have it on my Bandcamp page where you listen to the individual tracks. Then I had like the last track, be the mixtape where you can listen to it full. So that'd be good. So if you bought the CD, you just know, well, I want to go all the way to the end, and that's I could play the whole blended version, or if I just want to layer like one, two songs, or skip around, like any other CD or what you do, just boom, boom, boom. But you always know what that last track. I just want to let it rock, and just go to the end and let the album play. Where's my water? Oh, it's my water. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream right here. Make sure you check me out if I go live. I know I had one person was on here, then they bounced out. Like I think that's when I was messing with my microphones and things like that, and they bounce. So yeah, stick around. I don't really advertise or upcoming. I just put it out. Just go on live and that's it. So yeah, subscribe. Subscribe to the page. And share my content and let people know. Where I'm at, where to find me. Um, yeah, that's it. So gotta go to work early tomorrow. So I'm try to hit store again, Target or something, and hit up the gym and try to be to work early tomorrow at 6. So that's one reason why I went a little early today. Um, so yeah, this man DJ Green Hornet. Make sure you check out all my stuff on my Bandcamp page, skit tape, and all my other stuff. All right, and I'm out. Peace.